is Isaac. Hmm. What do I want to talk about today? The situation in this world right now is getting more. How do you say? People are more coming out. Even I read some news about a lot of people they're struggling with depression and suicide thoughts. Also, violence in the homes during this pandemic lockdown. And I'm gonna be honest. My opinion is that um, there is a virus. I believe it's another type of flu, and it's not as bad as they're making it to be. And we're suffering much more by these lockdowns than if we just would have continued living normal. Um, and it's very sad because I don't know how it is for many people, but for me, it's super obvious that there is a bigger plan with this. Um, it's easier to make big moves if the majority of the people is scared and is weak. Um, but what I would like to say is that even though we are living in stressful situations, in weird times, not knowing what's gonna happen, not knowing how maybe to get your money the next month or pay your rent, man, I've been seeing that God is really faithful. I've been experiencing so much healing, so much joyful moments during this pandemic. And I have more peace today than I had maybe my whole life. At the same time that I'm actually going through spiritual warfare. Um, and that's an important topic, that the darkness feeds off fears. The darkness feeds off negativity. It is darkness, of course, but I would say it feeds off fears. And there's so much fear right now. God doesn't want fear. Love is the opposite of fear, or fear is the opposite of love. We do not heal, neither physically, neither mentally, neither spiritually. You don't heal in any way in these tactics that the governments are using. That's why for me it's pretty obvious that it's something bigger than what we can see. Look here, feel bad, go down. And they're doing something here. But that's another topic. What I would like to share is that when darkness is moving so much, which I can sense a lot, as I said, it's been a lot of spiritual warfare. I have weird dreams with a lot of darkness. I see things even when I'm awake. I sense from people I pray for. I can see in many eyes so many people. You know, if the world just could understand that every decision, every consequence of, or either said, everything that moves in the physical world is a consequence of what's happening in the spiritual world. The spiritual world is much more powerful than this physical world. What do you think when people die and come back, that they have this strong sense of knowing everything and understanding everything? We're limited as human beings, very limited. And that's why it's so important to understand who God is, who Jesus is, because you put your faith in something bigger than this flesh. You're so limited here, very limited. We need contact with God and search for the highest. There's only one God. There are not many gods. God doesn't exist. God is a singular. Search for God, and God will give you peace no matter what's going on. God will talk to you no matter the situation in the world. When the darkness is moving so much, it's a great moment for you to grow. It's a great moment to see where your heart is so you can shape it. It's a great moment for being strong. It's a great moment for surrendering to see God's power. It's weird to say, but hard moments and dark moments and trials are the real blessing in this life. Because when you go through them, being rejoicing, being faithful, being hopeful, being thankful, very important. Wow, you have, when you overcome the dark moments, holding your hands to light, the joy that comes after that, man, it's a bigger kick than any drugs. And you're more prepared for next time, and you do the same again and again, and you become so much stronger, and you learn how to navigate life, and you understand that no matter what the government chooses to do, no matter what people tell you, no matter what negative circumstance, you understand, first of all, God is with you. And second of all, you understand what you need to do to navigate with God. Third, you are peaceful and strong, thankful in this moment. You will gain a lot from it. Squeeze out a lot of juice. So I just want people to know that when darkness moves, it's this spiritual warfare or whatever, God will move, the light will move, but the light is smart. The light is smart when it comes to a big army fighting darkness. The light is smart when it comes to fighting for you individually. You know, when you watch movies like war movies, it's very typical that you see the bad guys, they attack. This is the bad guys. They're gonna attack. This is the good guys. But the good guys, they might have some people here to distract these guys, but they have the big army behind, and just waiting. They're attacking, just waiting for the right moment. Now they are surrounding the darkness and they kill the darkness. You need to keep that in mind. When it seems like God is not there, when it seems like everything is falling apart, you need to trust God will make a move at the perfect moment, I promise you. And the only thing you need to do is be thankful and look at God, even though if your feelings are not with you. That's so important. The world teaches you, trust your heart, trust your feelings. Yeah, sometimes. But not when it comes to dark moments. Then you need to trust God and not your feelings. That's another topic. But yeah. Be strong. Be safe. If you need prayer, please contact me. It's important for me to get out of my ego and be there more for other people. I'm just joining YWAM. I don't know how God is planning me to continue when it comes to freelancing, but it's getting more and more time and more of my life being part of YWAM, and I enjoy that most than anything. And also probably the project in Uganda. So less work, more God. So if anybody feel called to support me, because I will somehow need some support, I think. We see what God wants, but I'm just putting out there. I'll leave you a link, a PayPal link, and you can just send whatever you feel God is putting in your heart. But most of all, pray. Pray for yourself, your family. Have me in prayer. It would be nice. And be thankful, no matter the situation. God bless you. Peace out.